When we first went to meet Harriet, I was a little uncomfortable because it was the first time meeting and we were there to do a story about her death. We were there to follow her until she died. And so the first time you meet somebody and that's the understanding that you have, of course it's a little awkward. And I was there to ask some tough questions about what it's like to die, what she was feeling, and why she felt so strongly about assisted suicide. And those are really awkward kind of things to be asking someone the first time you meet them. And so it was a bit, yeah, I felt a bit stiff when we first went to meet Harriet. And then Harriet was just, she was so open to talking about all these things with me. And she approached it, she was honest and candid, and she had thought about her death, and she'd thought about assisted suicide, and she'd thought about the moral implications, and she'd thought about the political implications, but honestly, I mean, she was just so candid and open about everything that she was experiencing that all of a sudden I was completely at ease. When I was asked to give a eulogy at Harriet's funeral, it was really moving for me, and also a challenging place for me as a journalist.
Our last speaker is Duncan McCue.
So I talked about Harriet, just some of the experiences that we had over filming with her for a couple of months.
And I tried to politely suggest that she should be sleeping, really, instead of worrying about updating me for the documentary. Well, whip me with an IV drip, she said. And I laughed so hard that tears came to my eyes.
And then I sang a prayer song. That is a prayer song that had been taught to me by the Tsleil-Waututh people in North Vancouver. And again, it was just to honor her memory and to help her on her journey over to the other side, which is part of our tradition, my tradition as a Native person. But it was just a way to honor her. And singing isn't my comfort zone. I'm not a singer, but it was just the right thing to do for her.